Hey guys, Dave here coming to you from the Hobo Dojo. And I wanted to bring something to your attention. As you probably saw on the placard on the graphic, we are under attack. There's a giant, well organized bot attack going on against Blue Collar Logic. And you probably have seen some of these comments coming in. So let me just quickly show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to jump over to a screen share here. And go over to YouTube. All right. And what I'm looking at right here, when Jason Jason and I have a YouTube account, right? So when I'm surfing the web, I'm surfing as Blue Collar Logic. And a lot of times when Jason's searching the web, he's also going as Blue Collar Logic. And we see this is a notifications thing. And I'm sure you see that on your YouTube thing, and that's usually where they would show you that. Normally, that's where your subscription stuff would pop up. Let me see if I can show you that. Here's something. I have a subscription for Audio Library for when songs come in. I also have a subscription for Tony Heller in here somewhere. But also we get randomized in some fashion certain comments that come in. And this is what we've been getting. This is a brand new one. This is 32 minutes ago. Thank you for bringing this up. Okay, that's a response to another one. It's a response to this. This is a fake post by Russian troll farms. Let's see if I can pop this up. Okay, this is a fake post by Russian troll farms. Their goal is, I'm talking about our post, their goal is to use false information to undermine the U.S. election and American sense of trust. They post video that is obscure and misleading. The posts have thousands of views upon initial loading because they hack the page and Russian bots create the fake news. Hundreds of comments in favor of one candidate, Trump, with fake likes are loaded in by one individual with the help of bots. There are few comments after an initial post. Well, obviously, that doesn't happen on our page at all. And then people come in and they put, let me go back to comments, and then they put this as the response. Thank you for bringing this up. Russian troll farm activity is being documented on Wikipedia and sites all over the web. Here's a link. Okay, they're doing that, but these people are so stupid, or the bots are so stupid, that they're not necessarily attaching this comment to this comment. It's supposed to be a response to this comment, right? But they're not necessarily sticking them on there. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. So there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things. Look at them all, and they're all from different people. Let me run over to get into our channel and show you what it looks like inside for us. We go over, and this is how we view our channel. And so if we want to go down, check our videos, we go to manage videos, and all of our videos pop up. And if we want to do an edit or change the thumbnail or something like this, this is where we do that. This is where we manage our videos. And so you see all the hundreds of videos we have here. Now, if you go over to the dashboard, this is what used to be called the Creator Studio. And this shows us some stats. You know, we're knocking the door on 300,000. So, you know, it shows us some stats, and we can go to channel analytics, which I won't show you right now. That shows all the different things that we're doing, that our channel is doing. But here we can come to the latest comments. Now, we open this up. Now we have the option of looking at published, and these are comments that actually ended up on this corresponding video over here. And you'll see fake post by Russians, fake post by Russians, fake post by Russians. This is disinformation, fake post by Russians. Somebody copy pasted this and added this is disinformation. I suspect if I was to look at this, this would be an actual person, because over here, this is triggering something for YouTube, but they're not necessarily sequestering them. And a lot of these are mixed in with actual comments from you guys, real comments. So it's mixed all in a haphazard way. We don't know why some comments end up over here. These are held for review. And these ones tend to be ones that have a cuss word or something like that. Like this says traitor bitch, you know, Jewish people for Trump. Oh my God, you know, we would have to look at that and then approve it for it to show up on the channel's comments. So let's go over here. This is likely spam, right? Now, I'm not particularly worried. Once Jason and I realized we were getting this bot attack, I looked over in here and realized, oh, okay, well, it's not YouTube doing it, and this is not something that YouTube's falling for, anything that would get our channel taken down. These are basically all fake over here. See, and I could scroll for hundreds. Here's, oh, Mike Ross, 2 hours ago, he was very active. He was hitting a bunch of our stuff, right? And so he hit 4 different videos as far back as the making of a martyr. You know, here we go again. It's the Jacob Blake one of Jason's from a while back. So is Mike Ross a real person? Well, let's look. Okay, let's open up Mike Ross. Oh, Mike, no content. Let's look at him. Oh, look, he joined yesterday. So let's go back over here. Oh, come on, get out of my way there. And so Mike Ross, not a real person. How about A. Taylor? Not a real person. Just started yesterday. Now, if you go back over to some of the other ones, like if you were back at, go back over here and we went to published, these are most likely real people. Now, I don't want to call anybody out, but these are most likely real people because they didn't set off the algorithm in a way that would alert YouTube that, oh, this channel just started, has no content, has been there for 1 day, and is posting comments, a lot of them, on this given channel. So this is, over here is YouTube watching out for us, and their algorithm is working to watch out for us. But because these are probably most likely actual people, let's look at one of them. I'll look at Mark's because it doesn't show his face or anything. Let's just look at Mark's. Okay, see, it's a real channel, but it, you know, doesn't really even seem to be a political channel. This is probably somebody who saw that post. He's been here since October 2014. Now, I've looked at a number of these, and for some reason, a whole bunch of these channels showed up sometime in 2014, and that was probably because there was Barack Obama's people were trying to elect congressional candidates of one type or another. And this has been probably, Mark is probably an activist or whatever his real name is. He's probably an activist of some sort. And so he uses his channel to amplify other stuff that is coming from either bot farms or just organized Democrats trying to pretend they're bot farms. Don't really know. Let me get back over to channel comments. Anyway, I suspect if I go down here, all of these would be more or less real people. Otherwise, it would have triggered the algorithm and it would have ended up in likely spam where all these are. So what's happening? Let me get out of share. Let me stop the share and get back to talking to you in person. So we're not worried. At least I'm not worried. You know, we're always a little bit worried because, you know, we got long ago when we were a Facebook entity, we were subject to an organized attack of this sort by a bunch of radical feminist groups, a bunch of radical feminist Facebook groups, and they really just hit us hard. And Facebook took a look at it and said, screw this channel, and they disconnected all of our 80,000 followers from ever getting notified by us, and the channel died overnight. And so we struggled on a little bit over there trying to rebuild, and then we just came over here to YouTube. And so far, we have had no sort of YouTube problem. We've had no problem similar to that. Now, the thing about it is what these dumb bots are doing, they're dropping these comments on our videos and probably other conservative video channels' videos, thinking they're going to start conversations. They're so stupid, they don't even know that YouTube doesn't work that way. If you put a comment on YouTube, unless you are subscribed to that channel in a way that gets notifications, you won't notice, you will never be told if somebody responds to you. And the majority of our people do not have the type of subscription that has notifications attached to it because they want to, you know, they don't want to be bugged about stuff. So it's not a social media platform where, like Facebook, where you put something in, oh, somebody mentioned your name, and you go, what did they say about me? And you run back over there. Now that you're off and running and there's a big discussion. It doesn't work like that on YouTube. So if you're trying to do this, and obviously they are trying to do that because they've got these comments. Let's just take a minute for the hell of it go do one more screen share over here. Let me go back over to, is this YouTube? Where am I? Go back over to YouTube, and I'm just going to take you in to a recent video. So I'll go to our channel. Let's look at one of Jason's. Now, this is something that Jason did yesterday. Move myself out of here. And this was a recent one by Jason, but more or less I'm going here because the comments will have all calmed down by now a few days later for the most part. So I'm going to sort by newest first and look and see if I can find a bot thing that has a reply. So let me go down here so I can show you what the reply looks like. Letitia Smith. Okay, looks pretty good so far. Not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. Philip Dampier. Philip Dampier says, this is a fake post by Russian, and it's the same exact copy-paste thing that we see by the hundreds all throughout our channel now. Okay, so view replies from Blue Collar Logic. Obviously, Jason weighed in on this. So this guy does this, and then this guy says, you're correct. All right, well, that's not the standard copy-paste thing. So I'm not sure exactly what Patrick was doing. Jason just posted a bunch of smiley faces, but then this was 19 hours ago, and then 16 hours ago, so 3 hours later, Patrick came back, and he had the standard reply. Of course, he accidentally replied to Blue Collar Logic instead of Philip Dampier, which he should have been pretending to go to. But it took him 3 hours to realize, oh, I did that wrong. I got to go get, to whatever my activist group webpage is and get the copy paste one, and then do that. So this is how lame they are. So it's nothing I don't think that we have to worry about, but don't let it be off-putting to you. Let me go back out of the screen stop share. So I think I made that clear that they are failing to get the conversation illusion going that they're hoping for. So they're hoping that people will come on to the thing, to our conservative channel, see this thing warning people that, oh, David and Jason aren't real. This content is all fake. These are just holograms, or whoever they think we are. I mean, make it more specific. Say these guys are actors or something like that being fed content by Russia, something, instead of saying the content is not real. Because obviously the content is real. I mean, we're human beings talking. Oh, that's a good coffee cup and an excellent stocking stuffer right here. Anyway, we do what we can to make a living around here. Anyway, so don't worry. I know that some guys that watch our channel, they're older dudes like me. They're not young dudes like Jason. Those guys are digital natives. They know you can't get hacked through a comment thread on YouTube and have your identity stolen or whatever. But some older guys like me, guys that might be older than me, maybe 70 years old or older, they're hanging in there. They're with the new technology, but they're still a little frightened of the new technology and afraid that, oh, they're seeing something that they know. Oh, I saw this comment on another of their videos. I better stay away from Blue Collar Logic for a little while. There's no need to do that. Obviously, YouTube is on it. At least they're sequestering the ones that are. They're missing the ones that real liberals are seeing and then amplifying, because those are real people. They have actual YouTube accounts that go back several years. They're just activist accounts. There's no content on most of them. But they're using them when something comes up in one of the left-wing groups they belong to. So anyway, I tracked one of them down to a Canadian kayak instructor named I forget what his name, Martin something Twanger, like Gross Twanger or something like that. I forget what it was. I hate to be named Gross Twanger, but he's a real guy. I found him. I chased him down and found him on Facebook, and he's a real guy. And of course, he's got a comment on there on the day that Trump came down with COVID saying, "I hope he drinks bleach." So however they're getting together on whatever groups that they belong to, and people say, if we're posting comments on Blue Collar Logic, if you got a little time, go over there and try to amplify our comment. Those are the people that actually have pages, and the rest are just bot created fake pages by the hundreds. But don't be concerned. You're not going to get followed home from a YouTube comment thread. So don't be concerned about it. If we ever did disappear from YouTube, if something catastrophic happened and YouTube canceled us like they've done to so many people lately, well, we do own the domain name for bluecollarlogic.com. I've got this thing right in my face here, don't I? I don't know if you're seeing my cursor or not. But anyway, don't be concerned. It's Halloween. I hope you all have a great time on Halloween. It's always a little bit of a down day for me, a little bit of a sad day, because my dad died on Halloween. I think it was 11 years ago. And he sat down. It was a Saturday then. I think, is this a Saturday? I never know what day it is anymore. That he sat down to watch a college ball game in his easy chair, and he dozed off and left the world forever. So may we all be so lucky when we pass that we're feeling good and taking a morning nap before the football game comes on, and then we go to the big game in the sky. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Dodgers won the World Series, I hear, although I wasn't following that at all. I kind of got eaten up by all the craziness around the elections. So just a few more days and we'll find out what's happening, and we'll be checking in with you guys again. And so don't worry too much about the bot attack. It's very dramatic, very dramatic. They're really going after us, but obviously they don't know what they're doing. So much the way that they vote, they do attacks, ineffectual and meaningless. All right, I'm going to end this thing and just wish you a happy Halloween, and we'll talk to you soon.